Hello everyone, how are we? I haven't even got my game up. There we go. Game is up. There we go. How is everyone? Hope you're all doing well. First and foremost, can you hear me? And secondly, hello Args.
Hello, I can hear you loud and clear, so that's the important bit, isn't it?
Excellent. You hear me through a different program altogether than this mob though, so
I do.
I'm crossing my fingers with this. I've got about a 15-second delay, so hopefully somebody is going to be... Usually they screw me over and go, nah, can't hear you, when they all can.
Can't
so
hear you.
That's always
Normally
good fun.
me there doing that.
Yes, sounds good. At least I could trust Farmer Ed to help me out.
True.
Excellent. How are we all? How are you, Args?
Yeah, I'm good. Good. Looking forward to this.
Yeah.
I think it's not bad. I'm sitting, you're hosting the game, because obviously it's not available on multiplayer servers yet.
That's right.
But I'm sitting about 100 and high 150s, low 160s. So
Excellent.
should be manageable during a casual 5 or 6 miles per hour across the field with
It
a
should. We should get away with it, shouldn't we? Twin Can Gaming, hello, mate. First time watching you. Well, welcome, mate. You get 2 for the price of 1 tonight.
You do. Hey, Thomas, Mark, Chinook, Yos, how you all doing? Good to see you. So, well, this is the starter farm, but we're not using this tonight, are we?
We're not. No, you've set up a little set of stuff somewhere. I don't even know where it is actually.
So down the bottom,
I should have looked at that on the map, shouldn't I?
You should have. I picked one of the other farmyards. So I mean, you did a proper map tour. I didn't bother doing a map tour because I knew every man and his dog could do one of those. So I haven't looked at the farm in that way. So we're down the bottom though, but there is another farmyard. There's what? How many are there? Is there 3 farmyards total?
There are 3, but they're small, aren't they? I mean, that was one of the things I picked up in the map tour was just how minimalist the farms were.
Yeah, they are pretty skinny and sparse.
I don't know if
One
that's
thing I will,
you know, similar to the area, or they've maybe kind of left it a little bit more open for people to design their own farmyards, because there's loads of space to do it as well, isn't there?
There is. It's actually surprised me how many sort of clear grass areas there was, like around farmyards and things.
Yeah. Buyable though, which I saw somebody had put a comment in the other day that in the horse pack there's loads of grass areas that you can't buy or mow. But
there's quite a few on this. We looked in my live stream the other night, and there's some pretty big areas beyond the map boundary that are still within the 2 kilometers squared.
Yeah, it feels like a small map. I thought that when I was driving around, it felt small. So interesting.
It is
interesting. So. What we can do, Arx, as you set this up.
Yeah, well, so I'm just driving down in the little pickup with some seed on the back. So I've got it set up with a field ready to plant. I thought we could go in and plant some carrots or beets or parsnips, whatever you want to do. One of us can run the rotary hiller and the other can do the planting, and then we'd skip some time forward and
harvest it.
Run the harvesters, yeah.
Good call, good call. So apparently... again, from my comments, Giants have changed the way that headlands are done, so you can actually change direction on headlands. I'm not sure what entirely you meant by that, but maybe with the ridger, it might we might be able to see something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not entirely sure what he meant, but
no, okay,
we'll give it a go. Also, a few people have asked me what the crop calendar was like for carrots and red beets. As well, so it's April planting through to June, and then harvest from all the way from August through to November. So it's got quite a nice wide window, hasn't it?
There is a big wide window. You'll probably need it if you're doing any real area, big quantity.
Yeah, one field's going to take 4 months, right?
That's right. I was just thinking you'll have to turn seasons off to be able to plant anything.
Yes, I did that in my map tour. Can't plant in August.
For this?
Yeah, so we will. Hello, Hamish. Hamish is trying to avoid any major spoilers. Fair play, Hamish. I'll allow you that one. Nice to see you all in here, by the way. Hello, everybody. So many of you.
Yes.
Can't say hello to everyone anymore, but hello. Always nice to see you all here. And of course, I'm using the new Thrustmaster steering wheel and farm stick controller arcs as well for the first time in anger tonight.
Show off.
So the story is, although Args and I knew we were probably one of the few people to know that they were working on farm equipment way back, probably in about March or April, wasn't it, Alex?
Oh, it's when we started talking to the Thrustmaster about the logging league.
Yeah, well, we were sworn to secrecy. So, and then, ironically, everybody else got theirs before we did. So, there you go. What do you do?
I'm not going to complain. It takes a long time for things to get to New Zealand.
It does. It does. Those boats only go once a week, don't they?
That's right. Funnily enough, they don't let you go the other way once you hear you're stuck.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that was Australia. That was the convicts.
Yes.
Right. Let's go and do some work. Do you want to plant or do you want to...
I will, because I've had a play with the Ridger. I'm not sure if you have yet.
Not the big one yet, no.
Right, I'll let you have a play with that for a bit, and I'll do some planting.
Sounds good.
Do we plant or do we seed? I've been debating which one is which.
Let's see, what does the tool say it is? Is it a vegetable planter or is this special planter is used to plant vegetables?
There we go. It is a planter.
I've called it a planter. I would have said you plant vegetables. Okay.
Oh, weirdly, I can't hear my tractor. I know why I can't hear my tractor.
Because of your peripherals and trying to plug in a...
No, headphones. It's my fault.
Right.
It's my own silly fault, Bugs.
Did you play with... Have you had a play with the smaller Ridger, the 3 metre wide one?
I did, yeah. I did that in my map tour.
I like how you can hook the planter up to the back of it.
Yes, it's very good. I haven't tried that, actually. I haven't tried that. Let's fill that. Oh, there we go.
Now, if we're clever...
Interestingly, this is open, but it hasn't... we need to unfold it for it. Open the lids, but it won't let me fill. I wonder if it's because it's strapped still in the truck.
Strapped down?
Have you had a play with the truck? It's unforgiving, shall we call it that?
I just, only in... I did a quick little lap of the block the other night with nothing in it, and then driving down with a load in it. The steering's very sensitive.
Yes, very. It bounces around a lot as well.
Yeah. Now, Christoph's just asked if I could set up a GPS. I'm using GPS. I don't think that tractor's equipped with it, is it? That was the one that
it is not
on the farm to start with.
No, I'll have to just make do. Unless have we got portable...
Store deliveries we don't have the mechanics, but store deliveries is in, just buy another one.
Well, that's the way... Is that how we're going to roll tonight, is it?
Well, just had a couple of chaps having a bit of a play. Realism is not key tonight.
Realism is not key. But we've got to use this Fiat, haven't we, really? I don't have enough money.
It's up to you. I can save you my GPS score so you can just...
No, I'm gonna magically earn us a bit of extra cash. In fact, I'm just gonna... Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna try and add my game sound to my headphones.
Right, it's good already. When is it ever serious in live streams, Christoph? Always. Always. Hey Days, how you doing? Good to see you. Matt, welcome along. Tim, hello to you, Pro Farmer. Scooter's Workbench as well. Nice to see you all. So I can go in here and save this. And...
That's better. I hear my tractors when I've turned them on. I could take the crystal as well, but I'm not going to do that.
Could. I can't remember if I've configured those with GPS or not as well.
Quite the beautiful tractor, the crystal. So there we go.
Oh, I don't have my GPS turned on. It's no good using it without it turned on. I'm a box collector in my last stream. I did. Chinook.
Jayhawk. Oh, brilliant. Jayhawks just said, I feel this stream was better planned than the FarmSim show, but that bar is very low. They have a style, let's say that.
Yep.
Let's definitely say that.
Herding cats has been mentioned numerous times.
Yeah. Ghetto Pirate, nice to see you. Walker, when am I going to do another Generations? It's on the cards, Walker. Don't have a date though. Just been crazy busy recently. So don't want to commit and then let you down. So I'll say hashtag soon.
Soon.
Yeah,
interesting. When I went off the field there, it sort of raised the...
Yeah, I saw that too.
Pillar and skipped a little bit.
So I heard that you don't actually need this ridger.
No, you don't.
It just adds a layer of fertilization. So if you don't want to use it, you don't have to.
That's why I think the 3 meter one's fantastic, because you can actually do 2 tasks in one.
Yeah. Right, let me see if I can find...
in a plant.
See if I can find your course. Planting.
There's only one.
Guessing that's
I've made
the one.
it easy for you. That's it. If you go for something like parsnips or carrots, the seed will last longer.
Right, what are we going to go for?
You choose. I don't mind.
Parsnips and carrots, the seeds go longer, as we found out in your video.
Yes. You notice I'm dressed like an upside down carrot?
Oh, I did not, but now you've pointed that out, I'm slightly impressed. Massey, have you been sent the Thrustmaster Simtask farm stick or planning to get one? Massey, I have. Literally, the first time I've used it in anger, a T48 wheel, the side stick, and the bracket to rotate your wheel. So yes.
You've put a photo of it on Discord if you're in there. Massey, go and check out his setup. Discord? No, you put it on Facebook, didn't you?
Facebook, yeah. I think I threw it in Discord as well. Right, here we go. So this is my only grumble, is that the planter rows
don't line up.
Don't line up. And I get that's really hard. And the same with the ridger as well, right?
Ridger, yeah.
But that's almost impossible to do, right?
Ooh. I guess so. But they don't even... Do they not even... Was what? 2, 4, 6, 8 ridges here, and I'm making 2, 4... So I'm making 8. I guess so. I guess it is. They could use the technology they have for the seeder, but...
Yeah, and you said that the harvesters have movable headers as well.
A couple of the small ones you could adjust the drawbar alignment on it, but... Which is pretty standard on those kind of pieces of equipment.
Dog barking. So it doesn't work with precision. It does work with precision farming, as far as I know, Jay. There's no reason why it wouldn't. Right, we're off.
This hill is heavy. You certainly need a decent weight on the front of it.
Yes, it is. I noticed that. I did a little drive around when before the stream started, and I saw the front wheels were bouncing a little bit.
I configured it with a lot of weight on the front too, so... Tractor, that is.
Realistic Farmer, nice to see you. Anthony Thane just popped in to say thanks for all the tutorial. You are welcome, Anthony. Glad they were helpful. No fertilising with precision farming. Oh, so do the ridger...
Ah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I don't know, actually.
Yeah, good question, Jayhawk.
Haven't actually looked to see what the nitrogen requirements are. Interesting. So your seeders... Ah, so the fertilising comes with the seeder sowing into the ridges, not the actual ridger.
Ah, okay.
So then if you look at the map...
That should work with precision, right?
Technically it should.
We don't have precision on tonight.
No.
No nitrogen.
And you can see...
Okay.
Yeah, you can see your row behind you is darker.
Ever so slightly darker, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's got that fertilisation state on it.
Which is interesting, because there's no fertiliser in my cedar, so it is just the ground. The ground that's doing that. First feedback on this Thrustmaster wheel. Very noisy. The motor in it's quite noisy. Not sure if it's being picked up by the mic.
Sound like Daggling.
No, Yoss is confirming it doesn't work with precision.
Okay.
Squatch Monkey saying do the headlands in a different direction. We'll run a couple of headlands along the top and the bottom.
You can do that?
Yeah, apparently there's something. I read somewhere that they've done something, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah. That was what I was thinking, Mark. Mark's just said, is that to stop you hilling and then planting something else to get the fruit state? I suppose it is.
Okay, maybe.
Because you'd get free fertilizer, like you'd be planting soybeans into this and get free fertilizer. Well, the soybeans free, you need it. But
Scooter's Workbench, how's the bracket? Is it worth the money? For the construction of it's brilliant for the price. Thank you. It's rock solid, like metal, and the wheel angle's great too. The only thing I found, I've got halfway through a vid doing it, but when you rotate, it's almost like it's designed to be fixed in this position. It's not like you can rotate it down to a more racing style one because it's really low. So I think it has to sit as a kind of truck or tractor wheel. But brilliant build quality. That and the joystick. Sorry, Args.
No, you're right. Talk away.
You'll be happy when you get it.
Yeah. Well, like we said, you know, we expected from Thrustmaster the build quality to be good.
Yeah. And Virtual Farmer said the other day, didn't he? He said it kind of feels like Thrustmaster have maybe stolen Hori's thunder a fair bit.
Yeah, that's right.
They've gone very quiet recently. And they were out of the blocks first.
Well and truly.
Sim Noob, there he is. Sim Noob, you missed me showing the calendar. It was you that posted, wasn't it? Can I see the harvest calendar for carrots? And I posted it, and you're not here.
So I've just run across the India headland, India planted row with the hiller to sort of create a headland. This field's not at right angles, so the texture looks wonky.
Okay.
But it's still planted, so the hill is just changing the ground texture across it.
Oh, that's interesting. So it's not like a cultivator that
no
gets rid of your crop.
No. Interesting, actually. I haven't tried this in different ground states. If you've got, you know, a seed bed or a cultivated or ploughed field, what the hiller does.
James Perry, how much is Thrustmaster to buy in packs? So the joystick is $99. The bracket
US dollars?
US dollars, yeah. The bracket is I think $69.99 US dollars. But if you would need a wheel as well, the Thrustmaster wheels I think are the T248's about $400.
It's pricey, yeah.
That's quite punchy.
There's a 148 which is a little bit more affordable.
And the 148's a little bit cheaper. But if you've already got a Thrustmaster wheel, or one of those two wheels. So now here's the question, do I plant along the top, or do I just keep going?
Oh no, but does it change the direction of your
No, it doesn't.
road?
It just runs across it.
So Mark was just saying, maybe go and... Do you want to run and do like a row right on the other side of the field?
Okay.
And plant it, and then I'll run over it with the hiller and see if it does it in the reverse order.
Science.
Agri-science.
Right, here we go.
I was a bit bummed with the stork not being a random spawn bird like the crows are. Sort of flying a loop around the map.
Yeah, it's more like a It's like a hot air balloon or
a plane. Yeah.
So you get the traditional kind of like a row crop planter texture.
Ah, okay.
And no fertilization, as far as I can tell. Certainly looks a lot lighter.
Yeah, no, it definitely hasn't. Thought it'd be interesting if I run over that with the hiller. Will it fertilize it or not?
That's the test, isn't it?
Can you do it in reverse?
James Perry, can't wait for the premium expansion to come out. Well, good for you, mate. Actually, it's. I always say this. You're the same, Args, aren't you? You kind of see stuff, and this isn't my cup of tea. I'm not a root crop guy. I'm not really a European map guy, like Polish maps and Eastern European maps. But actually, it's done very well.
Hmm.
I'm not sure it has the impact that maybe Silver Run did, because that was so radically different to anything we'd seen before.
Silver Run did just bring some huge, and that's one thing I haven't really seen is like a new technique in the map. Like Silver Run brought us all those streams and the puddles and rain and everything like that. Whereas this is, they haven't talked anything about the map as such.
Although I did spot, I think the texture quality of the textures certainly on the buildings seems to have gone up.
Yeah. Yeah, some unique buildings and things too. Which is
it's nice that they've not just regurgitated buildings and they've built new ones. Does it work on mod maps? Farmer 2021. Yes, I've done a vid actually on the crops on standard maps, and it does work, and mod maps.
Those things I tried out too. If you had, so did you try it with the premium expansion disabled?
Yes, it doesn't work.
Does it show the crops in the...
Yes, the crops it'll show you in the field, but you'll have nothing to harvest them with.
Right. So the hiller does not change the texture, so we're stuck with that planter texture, and it doesn't fertilise the strip.
Oh, it doesn't change the texture, so once it's planted, it's planted. Interesting.
Yep. You do have to do it in the correct order.
Yoss, have I tried it on a map with custom crops and so I tried it on Court Farms, which has got linseed on it, and I tried it on Alma, which has got... Alma got custom crops on it?
Yeah. Does it? Alfalfa or something?
Hey, Kadirk is in the house. Hello, mate. Nice to see you.
Hello, Mr. Kadirk. How are you?
How's the new crops? Anything jumped out that you're particularly excited about? Not sure excited's the right word. Like I said, I'm not a root crop kind of man, so I like the Ridger. I like the idea behind the Ridger.
Concept behind it is cool.
Yeah, it's jury's out. So I haven't played it enough, to be honest. I got my vids out quickly, and I've had a busy day today, so I haven't really sat down and had a really deep dive on it. It feels pretty straightforward, though. It feels easy enough.
So my biggest comment really around it is the harvesting options are going to make it really difficult for console players and any PC players who don't want to use horseplay, because there's only a couple of the harvesters have a hopper in it. So the self-propelled one, you have to run a trailer next to it. It just unloads straight into a trailer.
Which I was honestly, when I tested that, I was 100% convinced it was going to have a hopper on it.
Yeah, so was I. I looked at it and then I was like, hang on, there's no capacity listed in the shop. So there's one of the tow behind ones.
As well.
Yeah,
it's like a who's who of farm simmers in here tonight. Yeah,
there's one of the tow behind. One of the tow behind ones has a hopper, and the other tow behind one that uses the boxes.
Yeah, the box one. I'm not sure I can ever see myself using that. I know I started watching your stream, and that was where you were going with it.
I don't actually mind it. It's so similar to what I'm used to doing with potatoes.
Yeah, but like you said, it was like 350 boxes in one field or something crazy like that.
Yeah, could be.
Here's something I'm slightly disappointed in, and I'm guessing it's a limit of the current textures, is how 2D the crops look. They haven't applied that.
States, yeah.
Yeah, haven't applied that. I mean, the growth that actually in the field they look good, but actually when you've harvested them,
yeah, that's right.
It's a bit disappointing. Christoph wants to see me stacking boxes like Arks.
Well, now he's got the news. Some FarmSim stick. What is it actually? Technical name?
Farm stick, task stick. Time to put the new Thrustmaster gear to the test, stacking boxes. Yeah. My keybinds aren't right, and that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, proper new way of doing stuff would have been good, wouldn't it?
Date's saying it won't be long before got GPS bug. It won't be long before someone mods a potato harvester or something like that to harvest these. Exactly.
Easy.
Yeah, the big harvesters or whatever.
Yeah, some of the big Holmer ones. That's the thing I like about this, is you don't have to remove the tops off them.
That's very good point. The fact you can feed potatoes with root crops is kind of cool. What did I just say? The fact you can feed potatoes the root crops. Horses.
Yeah, those hungry potatoes.
It's early. It's 7:30 in the morning.
It is 7:30 in the morning.
Leave me alone.
Mrs. FSG's just given me a beer, and you've just got up.
I've just got up.
That's how we roll, Logs. And then we're going to do reverse later on.
We will.
Case Hollandier, this is the new map that comes with the expansion Zilonica. I think that's how you pronounce it. Zilonka, maybe.
Zilonka, yeah. I've butchered it every way possible.
Yeah. James Perry, my stream is jumping. It looks good here, mate. Might be at your end. Anybody else having any jumping issues?
I'm connected to you to play, so it's fine with me.
Mr. Mark Thor will have his head out of his harvester in no time. Scooter saying I give Mark Thor 1 hour after the game releases to have a mod. So this Mark sits. I'm sure he does this because he does this on my after every stream I do. I get a load of stuff in Discord from Mark going, I've modded this for you, and I've changed this for you, and I've tweaked this for you, and I've done this. I think he does it actually while he's watching.
He sent me his harvester the other day because he's had it set up for carrots for a while. Because some of the mod maps have carrots. So I haven't actually tried it out to see if it works with whether the naming convention for the crop is the same or not.
Ah, okay.
Morning, Bo. How you doing? And Floyd, if Floyd's there.
Kadirk, while you're here, mate, have you had any issues with force feedback on your Thrustmaster wheel?
Does Thrustmaster have any mapping, like back-end software you have to install?
So you have to install the force feedback drivers, and it does the firmware updates, but you run it through the control panel, so it's not a piece of software.
Okay. And does it work with the thrust mapper? Can you use the thrust mapping software? Because I've got that installed with my controller.
Oh, I haven't tried that yet.
Worth checking out.
Thrust mapper.
Thrust mapper X. It's not taking too long to get this done.
Hugsy went Sky. Oh, you're getting a bit robotic in my chat, Hugs.
Am I?
That's Discord. Blame Discord. It worked, but wasn't the same as my Logitech G920. Mine kept dropping out, my G920, over the last couple of months. It's got really, really bad. So, I don't know what's going on. It worked for a bit and then stopped. So I don't know.
Did it have, did the force feedback work on the Thrustmaster on ATS? Saw you playing that, Kaduk. I managed to pop in for a brief moment and catch a little bit of you live.
tension at higher speeds, but didn't have the field-based jerk that my Logitech does. Yeah, that's what I felt when it worked. Now it's just stopped altogether, but I'm pretty sure I probably not installed something I should have. Evening, Dylan. Nice to see you. How are you?
We have to figure out how we're going to set these harvesters going.
So I harvested across the way the other day, so you can go across the ridges and it doesn't make any difference.
Yeah.
So I think we've put them in spiral, so the spouts are on the outside. I think we should be good to go.
Yeah.
Cadet confirms it worked great on ATS. 4D modding, nice to see you, buddy. How are you? Big update coming for Bally Spring, I hear. That's exciting. Here's the other thing with the Thrustmaster wheel. You end up... I'm sitting a good, I would say, foot and a half further back from my screen. Because it almost kind of sits in between your legs, like you've got a pillar on a tractor, rather than it's sitting on top of your desk. It sits in front of your desk. So that's quite good. And my other gripe... God, I'm not very happy today, am I?
Good man.
The pedals slide around on the carpet. There was a nice gripper on the G920. It was like a set of spikes on the bottom, which dug into the carpet and held it. So I've had to put a box behind it that then rests against the back of my desk to stop the pedals sliding around.
Yep. You push them so hard. What do you like jumping up and down on them?
Is this old Fiat? It doesn't stop quickly.
Yeah. Here's a question, this is something I was thinking about last night and I haven't tried. Is there any storage options for the root crops? Can you put them in a silo?
Yeah, good question. I just tip them on the floor.
Because I thought, so there's the new shed that came with the pack, and when I saw that, I thought, oh cool, that'll be a storage shed, but it's not. It's just you see it under there. It's just a plain old shed. Under sheds, and all it says is garage to store your vehicle and tools.
Yeah, that's not helpful, is it?
No.
4D, there you go. That's what happens if you move diagonally with the ridger. But I'm sure with a map with multi-terrain angle, I wonder if this won't have multi-terrain, will it? None of the Giants maps do.
Yeah, I mean, that's something they... Look.
FS22
no, this has only got 2 angles on it.
Oh, you literally are going, yeah.
Going across or up and down. That's going to bug heck out of people playing on a field that's not at right angles to the road.
That is, isn't it? You're always going to have to drive 90s, even if it's not. Can you also sow spuds on the ridge ground? Yes, you can. Well, actually, maybe something we'll test before the end is if you get a layer of fertilisation with the spuds. Actually, not taking. It's quite quick. Actually, I know these are 6 meters, but
it hasn't taken too long.
It's not taken too long at all, has it? Bagadiso, thank you, mate.
So technically the 3 meter wide setup, when you have the ridger or pillar and the seeder connected, should cover a field in the same time as doing it twice with the 6 meter.
That's a fair point, actually, isn't it? Yeah.
So you can do it in one pass with a narrow machine, twice with the one machine.
It's a shame because the cultivator seeder combos that are in the base game just don't work. So it's worth a test. Actually, I might test and see if it actually works.
What am I trying to do?
Thanks, Rob. I think it only works with Steam or Epic Games or something like that. Might have to do it manually.
Hey Legion, how you doing? Good to see you. What happens if you use the hiller on a growing field? I was just about to come into this field.
You're just going to see if you can break something.
See what happens. Yeah.
Can you use AI workers? Yes, James. I did them in my map tour and they worked fine. No problems at all. And even the AI worker, because the harvesters don't have hoppers in them, the AI worker stops and waits as soon as you pull away with your trailer away from the pipe, so it's good from that perspective.
So it did nothing running on a
Does it not?
Canola. Yeah. I didn't think it would.
But it's interesting because it looks like there's a cultivator at the front of it before it shapes the ridges, but...
Yeah. It certainly is. Big tines on the front and then a rolling wheel in there. See what I can do while we're doing this. I'll set up the plant of the harvesters.
Trust you guys to be breaking things. Thanks, Ed. You know us.
Science test.
Boy, I'm going to use the sim stick to turn on and off cruise control. GPS. That's a good call. Is there a ridger level of fertilization with you? So yes, 4D. See how it's a little bit darker? If you've done the ridges, it applies one level of fertilization with this planter. I'm not sure this is going to work with other planters. I'm not sure if it's the ridge. I'm not sure the planter recognises that there's ridges there and applies the fertilizer texture, or it's the planter that recognises it, and a normal planter wouldn't do it. I don't know yet. A few more tests to be done there, I think.
Have you used Courseplay? Did you try and use Courseplay at all?
No, I just use the AI helpers for speed. But
Courseplay doesn't seem to be scanning the field.
Oh, interesting.
And I can't get it to bring up an option as an active worker.
Did I use Courseplay at all? I think I tested it, but I didn't. Oh, you might have to draw. You might have to drive around it.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll try that.
A sec. Hang on. Let me see. I'm in the tractor. Let me see if I can even just detect the field. Create job. Oh, it's picked the field up straight away in the tractor with the seeder.
Ah. It's interesting then. Must be a harvester issue. Can you make me a farm manager? I wonder if it's got to do with that.
Yeah. I can do that, Args.
Because it's not in a harvesting state, you reckon, Mark? It should still pick up the field, though, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it should work at any point, shouldn't it?
Yeah. It's because I couldn't create jobs.
But you're in.
Courseplay field work. Yeah. Yeah, it's because I couldn't hire workers.
Ah, right. Okay, cool. Hey, Legion, new wheel's great, actually, loving it.
Tools.
Scott Green, can you disable precision farming on this map? Yes, just don't turn on the precision farming mod, and you're fine.
See what it does.
Jason Ryan Streets, hello, nice to see you. Michael O'Neill, I saw your comment here. Hang on. I like the videos. Do you know why my FS22 game broken because it doesn't load after 20% after the new update? Can you help? Start the game with no mods installed. That sounds like there's a few mods that are buggy post update. So it could be one of those. So try starting the game with no mods installed. If it loads, you know you've got a mod problem.
Very good bit of advice.
Does the can come with it? Does the wheel come with a can of WD-40? No, Yoss. You've got to use olive oil. Hello, Joe. Nice to see you, mate. How are you? Midwest Farmer, I saw you drop in as well. Nice to see you, buddy. $141 people viewing.
Very nice. Right, that's the course set up for that.
Only one more pass.
That's going to work out well. I'll have both of these harvesters ready to go.
Bardo Darbo, so far so good on the sim stick. Really liking it, to be honest. There we go. Production revamp was one of them. Yeah, I read that.
Production revamp, yeah.
But they've updated it already, haven't they?
They have, yeah. They brought out an update straight away. Well, FSG and I do a review of the sim stick. FSG is halfway through a video already. I've started mine, but all I've done is I'm about to get a sim stick and it's going to be cool. But I don't have it yet to do anything else. I can pretend to have one. Right, first waypoint. Ah, interesting.
Halle, how do you like the Fiat? Love the Fiat. This is a classic tractor. Love it.
There's meant to be one on the way, Legion. There's meant to be one on the way. We were saying earlier, FSG and I've known that Thrustmaster were working on a farm-specific peripherals back in March or something, so it's taken a long time to get here. Now,
Joe, do you think the SimStick is more for farming or forestry? Farming, definitely. It's got some brilliant buttons on it. It's got like power up your implement. You can raise it. You've got raise low. The little icons on it are all designed around farming. So that's me just pressing the button to raise and lower the implement, which is great. So impressed with how they've done it. They've definitely put a lot of thought into it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like it's kind of cool to have farming specific stuff. It's still just a button, but having the logo and that on it.
It is, yeah. 31 buttons on it though. Configurable buttons.
How long is that going to take to remember what they all do?
Ages. I'm going to have to do a little crib sheet like I did for the T16000s. Aren't I? Hopefully the vid will be out tomorrow, Joe. I've done an unboxing. I did a time lapse of me taking off my old wheel and putting the new one in. And I haven't recorded yet, but I'm going to do a little bit of an early look. And then probably one about how to configure it after that. But I'm going to hold fire because apparently they haven't put the configuration into the game yet because it's technically not launched until the 14th, is it, Alex?
I think so. Did it align with the...
I thought it aligned with the launch of the premium
stuff. Yeah.
Right, I'm on my last pass here.
Perfect. You haven't had to put any more seed in, have you? You've done that whole field with 16 litres.
Got 25% left. Yeah.
12 litres of seed to plant that. That's the other thing with potatoes. If you start, potatoes with these root crops. You start looking at your crop inputs. What, $5 worth of seed and no fertiliser for that pillar. So
output. It'll be interesting to see what the yield is like because they don't sell for a lot, do they? Have you noticed the sell price of them? Per 1,000 litres is pretty low.
It is pretty low, yeah. It's just the quantity brings up.
Yeah, but I was going to say the volume counters it, doesn't it?
Yeah, you can still make anything more profit than anything else.
Scott Green, have you seen the pianos building? Argsy has done a fantastic short on the piano being built. Is it planks the whole way through, Args? You just keep throwing planks?
Yeah, you just need planks. It takes, I didn't actually look, it's about 4 calendar days or something to do it.
Right.
And you get a cool little sound, a hammer and saw, and there's a piano playing in the background.
Nice.
Now, so we have purchased the soup factory. So I thought we could deliver these to the soup factory.
We should definitely make some soup. It is winter here and very cold, so
it's the
I'm down for that.
It's the closest factory too, not too far away.
Martin Green, it looks like you're fertilising the last row, which you did earlier. No, it doesn't. It fertilised the ridged bit, Martin, but not the bit that we tested at the end there. So it's showing fertilised 50% there, and we're 100% there. So the field was obviously already fertilised 50%.
Yeah, I think I had the field set up pretty much perfect, like it was limed and everything.
Yeah, so we've got a good yield bonus on this actually.
It's probably a silly thing to do. It's going to take us longer to harvest.
I'll go the same. What's the profit like for the... Did you sell your piano args?
$90,000. They automatically sell. Once it's finished being built,
like
it just is. Yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 90,000. But of course, then you have to have all the bits and pieces. If you put in one of the mods where you can buy all the production outputs, you could make some money quite easily by probably spending 10 grand on some planks. But I filled it up. I think it took 12,000 litres total, and I think filling it up made 3 pianos.
Okay.
The proper grand pianos, bar, you know, pretty impressive. Right. Do you want to do the honours of skipping some time forward?
Yep, I'll do that.
Actually, it might be easy to go and sleep at the house.
Do that, yeah. Sleep for a week. Oh, because he's gone to bed already.
There you go. Yeah.
90k on easy, 75 on normal. That's what Clutch said.
Sorry, yeah.
Joe, so you think it's worth the money then? It sounds like a nice piece of equipment to have. It looks better than the old side. I think it is an absolute nailed-on replacement for the side panel, and it's a lot smaller. A lot more compact.
Mm-hmm.
So if you haven't got... if you haven't got a side panel, definitely get one. Or if your side panel's getting a
little bit... You
need to yell at it. Sorry, that's one of the boys saying hello.
How is he doing?
He's alright, he's just woken up.
But why is my dad up at this ridiculous hour of the morning?
They're used to it on a Sunday morning.
Oh,
how are we doing? Are we growing?
Hello, Brittle. We are. We are growth stage 3 or 4 already.
Sleep once more.
Can you build more piano? I don't think so, Ted. It's not like a normal production, so you can't place it on the map. Whereas the soup factory and things like that, I think you could place another soup factory if you wanted to. We're on growth stage 4 or 4, growing. I think another one args.
Yep. Got a 9 AM, so it's a bit lighter. Could you imagine that? You just... Boxing, did you cancel that sleep?
Oh, look, the grass has changed to...
Yes, I noticed that too.
Interesting.
It's not currently possible. Because I slept to 9. Okay. I slept
You
to 9
just slept for like 2 hours, did you?
Yeah, 1 hour. Yeah. I was trying to go to 9 AM the next day, but it went to 9 AM the same day.
Jayhawk, big question, if you had the Thrustmaster 16,000s, would you exchange? Of course, we've got snow. Ready to harvest in the snow. Let's do it, Ox. Oh, it is a placeable production. There you go. We're going to be withered now.
The piano.
We go. Carrots in the snow, Ox. Interested?
Yeah, I don't mind. What? Saying the piano's a placeable production?
It's a placeable building. It's Yoss that's saying that, so I never know if he's being serious or not.
I'm just looking through all the different options. What would it be under?
Productions? Oh dear.
Not under productions.
It's not
a selling point. Oh yeah, it's a selling point. Piano manufacturer. So it is.
There you go. Apologies, Yos.
100. What did it just cost actually? Production selling point 140 grand. So you build a piano and a half, and it's paid off.
Do you need to make? I haven't looked at productions yet, Yos. That's my next video. Hi, Farmer Steve. Enjoying it, mate. It's good. There's a couple of little touches that I've spotted, like that grass. The first time I've seen that, which is good.
Yeah, the grass around the edge of the field sort of changes colour.
Do you set these up left and right, Args?
Yes, I'm on the right-hand one here, so... Go to first waypoint.
Waypoint. First waypoint.
Just going to do a big loop.
Man, it's dark at 9 AM, isn't it?
Yeah. Right.
Just put the lights on. That's how. Adjustable with your mouse, the old conveyors as well. Oh, you set them up right to go there, did you? Right.
So they should do 3 headlands and then they'll go on a spiral.
It's open.
Plan.
Right, first waypoint.
Work out sometimes.
Harvester 2. Work with 3 meters. Work with. I would be miffed if I spent nearly 700 grand on a harvester and only did 3 meters.
When your other choices are 0.8 or 1.6, I think you'd take the 3.
Yeah, valid point. Right. Do some in-cabbing. So this is really nice on the farm stick. Is there's a dial on the top of it.
Right.
So you push it down and it switches on your cruise control. And if you roll it up and down, it adjusts the speed for you.
That's handy. I feel like we should have got a faster tractor.
These are quite small, aren't they, the old Z-Tours?
Yeah, 170 horsepower. Not sure how they'd go pulling these.
Oh, come on.
You got to stay right underneath as well.
Yeah, I was too far out.
Line. Even a little bit. Ooh.
Speedy running it.
It's the second of the 4 mile per hour on cruise control.
Doesn't help that I haven't got any centralisation on my wheel.
So we were 100% yield, 100% fertilised, and 100% yield bonus. And I'm going to be maybe close to 50% full by the time we get to the end of the field.
4 miles an hour.
So here we go. This is where the headlands settings are different. The rows follow the ridger. It's up here at the end.
Yeah.
Where we've done the ridging, the rows face that way. It's kind of clever.
Ah, when it's grown. Right, okay.
Yeah, when it's grown. Yeah, the grown rows. You know,
visually looks better.
You get other crops and they don't follow the...
That's right. It's almost like what the guys have done with the row crop stuff, isn't it?
A little bit. Pretty much being on 50% at the end of the row. I don't think it's going to take too long with 2 harvesters doing this. It's going to be the roading. It's going to be the roading back and forth, which will take some time. So I wonder how much of this you could do with Courseplay. Automated or auto drive.
That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Yeah. Doing this end road, does it? Did you put it on tight, sharp turns or?
Sharp, yeah.
Right, so it's actually really hard driving with no force feedback.
I know no different, so it'll be fine for me.
There's no give in it, if you know what I mean. There's no forgiveness for if you're not right under it when it starts unloading, it just stops dead.
Oh, with the harvester, yeah.
Almost like it could give you a little bit more time to.
So you'll notice it keeps on unloading as well.
Yeah.
And you'll notice that when your trailer's full and you drive off, it'll keep on just dumping the carrots that are in the combine, in the harvester. It'll just disappear.
Yeah, so I wonder if you're losing yield there, or...
I reckon you are. When I was doing the test the other night, when you get to the end of a row, if I was just using the AI worker, it'd stop the harvester, but it'd keep on unloading it. It unloaded about 800 litres, so potentially each time you don't have the trailer in the right spot, you're going to lose 800 litres worth of crop.
Yeah, that's a bit sucky.
Yeah. I'd put it through on the post tractor. So there we go, I'm full, but those are just going to keep on tumbling out. Alright, first load. I'm going to go and see if this will dump in the silos. I'm just curious if there is any way to store it.
Martins, how you doing? Nice to see you. Oregon Trees, nice to see you. It's been a while. Mrs. Professor too, how are you? Thinking of Christmas. Yeah, I'm not paying attention to where I'm going.
Alright, so can't dump them into the silo. So I guess that means you've got no way of storing them. No root crop storage building. Unless
you put a building down, just tip them on the floor.
On the floor and then use a conveyor or something.
Yeah.
Gosh, speaking of Christmas, Mrs. Agsy put our Christmas tree up. So.
Did she? She's keen.
Yeah. A little too keen.
1st of December, we're not allowed. I'm hitting a...
Bit of Scottish law, or?
No. It's an FSG law.
I seen the cavalry round.
I'm now running at 1 mile an hour.
Pipe band goes down the street, piping so you can put your Christmas tree up.
Yeah, sort of like that. Got to sacrifice a haggis to the gods. Oh, I can't fill up because your harvester is.
So just jump.
So that's quite good, 88%. So I'm not losing any crop.
Right.
Could skip forward to yours, couldn't I?
Could. The snow's quite cool on the road, kind of the way, and the leaves. You notice the leaves?
Oh, the leaves at the end. So there you go. That's a carrot. That's a extension of what they did in.
Yeah, seasonal sort of variations.
Yeah, in Silver Run, didn't they? So if you're losing that 800 litres, say, of crop, it's a shame it doesn't put a pile on the floor for you that you could go and scoop up if you wanted. It just disappears into the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Where are you going? Straight to the soup factory?
I've gone straight to the soup factory.
Which is... Oh my god, gone the wrong way. Route that way. These tractors are severely underpowered.
I know, right? They are.
I'm going through about 23 gears to get going. Our lights on.
Hey, Oregon trees. Thanks for jumping over here as well. Hope you're having a good day.
Leroy says use the train silos for storage. They're accepted there.
Ah. Suggestion. Hey, Finnish farmer. Good to see you as well. Right, narrow lanes. Once again, I'm super impressed that I'm playing on 160 ping and it feels like I'm playing
properly on the other side of the world.
My own computer. Yeah.
That's good, isn't it? Quiet in this cab. Nice soundproof cab, this.
You're driving in cab still?
I am.
Oh, crash. Straight into the unload pipe.
Right, here we are at Zoop Zoop Zoop.
Interesting name, eh?
Say what you see. I've got an indicator button on my... I put my indicators on. Because it has an indicator button.
That's really, is that on the...
Yeah, it's got a left and right indicator button. And they're one of the ones that's already default set. That's a novelty because I have never ever used them before. Okay. I'm in the right place. Why is it not like... Why it's not giving me tip? Trigger.
Is it not? Worked for me.
Oh. Weird. It's tipping. Just didn't give me the... notification.
Weird. I'm now in your trailer. Because I teleported there.
Jayhawk says, so now you wash your equipment and you use turn signal. Argsy's changed you.
Yeah. Right. It's taken 3 years, Jayhawk.
Oh, he's just pulled out in front of a white car. Couldn't see him with the snow.
Couldn't see it in the snow. I was just about to say.
Select trailer. Thank you, Cranky. It's the most basic stuff. I always forget.
It's nice of the English to win the cricket last night and guarantee New Zealand to win the semi-finals.
Giving you a helping hand because we weren't going to go there.
No.
Alex Peterson, yes, this is the new map for the expansion.
Sri Lanka. Interestingly, I'm only harvesting... Well, it shows 4 rows that I'm harvesting. Visually, the header's picking up 4 rows.
Yeah.
Now it's picking up 4. But interestingly, the graphics in the back were only showing 3 rows of carrot tops coming over the top.
If you hit them at the wrong angle, you can get 5 rows as well.
Right. So now it's only picking up 3 and it's only showing 3 on the... That's kind of cool that it adjusts the display in the back of the combine, the back of the harvester, to how many you're picking up. Good
one. Bob B, did the carrots go into the store? No, we bought the soup factory, so we're storing them just now. But yes, if you didn't own the soup factory, you would just get the money for them.
So it's soup factory 143 at the moment. Best prices
there we go. The snow's on the ground now.
Oh goodness! Yep, there it is.
I think you could do harvesting with Courseplay and AD, Jayhawk. Definitely. Fell up quick, actually.
This alignment thing's a bug. Or bugging me. That's a bug. I think some slightly bigger tractors would have been order for the day.
Yeah, they're quite... When you go around the corner, you need to accelerate again to get up to the harvester. They don't really help you out. Sue Appleby, no idea what you were clicking on, but you're a bushy from way back and thought you'd have a look, and to be honest this would be a great for teaching kids where their food really comes from. Well, Sue, I just happened to be in London the other weekend with John Deere doing exactly that. It was great fun. Are you full again, Ox?
I am indeed.
It would also be good to show kids how not to drive.
Even better if you're working with really young kids is the FarmSim Kids coming out.
The new FarmSim Kids game, yeah.
Next year.
Yeah.
First quarter of next year, isn't it?
That's right.
They say spring / autumn, depending which side of the equator you are. Catch you later, Thomas. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Jeremy Freeman, how you doing? Anyone tried to do the solo on an odd-shaped field? Not yet. There isn't actually any odd-shaped fields on the map, really.
No, it's almost like it was designed for root crops.
Yeah. I wonder which came first, whether they said we want to do carrots, beets and parsnips, and we're going to work with DeWolf and some other manufacturers. Where would be a good place to do it? Or we're going to do a map in Central Europe. What do they do lots of?
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if it was DeWolf approaching them going, we want to do something.
You think it'd be harder to get a manufacturer on board than it would be to decide on location? Sparky, how you doing? Good to see you. Michael, those are going to be some cold carrots. They certainly are. Frozen soup.
Ted, we've got these running on Courseplay now. Seem to be behaving quite well, although they're missing a lot of the end of the rows, but that's standard Courseplay, isn't it?
So once it's finished the 3 headland passes, it'll do on the spiral, it'll just go from side to side, so the spout's always on the outside.
Yes.
Thank you, Jeremy, for gifted membership there for Bovine. Legend. I wonder how much capacity there is in the soup factory.
Yeah, Jos was saying just there before, the factories are larger, more capacity than previously. Probably because of the bulk of root crops.
Yeah. We'll go one step further than FSG. We'll put our warning lights and our hazard lights on. And then try and turn in front of a car that didn't work.
Lots of veggies in Tassie. Do you know that, Arx?
I did have a feeling there was. I think we were talking about it the other night, actually. You could make some derogatory statements about that. I'm not going to.
Behave.
Cool. Love our neighbours. What's winter like where I am, Michael? Winter's pretty mild here. We get some frosts, but temperature range from, we might get down to -3 overnight, but most of the days it's kind of between 8, 9 would be the coldest, maybe up to about 14. So it's pretty, what would you say? It doesn't change much. It just gets wet. Yeah, and wet. So Bovine adds that in. Wet. It's snowed to settle on the ground like this once in my lifetime. You've had enough of your tractor, have you?
How did you know?
It's parked up on the yard, and the vultures moving.
Oh, you're back already. I was trying to do it before you got back. It was getting a bit painful, to be honest. When you try and accelerate away from the harvester going 4 miles an hour, and it takes about 5 seconds.
Yeah. At least it means I can stay ahead of you a little bit.
It does.
Oh, interesting. I just pulled in underneath the auger and got 800 litres of carrots.
Oh.
I wonder if that's because when course plays, when you're full, it turns the engine off.
Okay. Yeah, maybe.
So those were not lost to the ether.
It's interesting. Now, so mine, I stopped at the end of the row, so I stopped at 95%. It'll be interesting when I go back.
Yeah. The models are all pretty nice, aren't they?
Yeah. You can't fault them on the quality of their the models they use or build. They're always really good. The engine, I think the engine in the back of that big harvester is lovely. Right.
I feel like I'm the little red caboose now. I think I can. Maybe it has a bit of a buff, but the animation continues. Definitely using the AI worker, Mark, I noticed that when I pulled back in underneath the auger, there was no carrots coming out. So just using the in-game AI, you never got back and had a volume that went into the trailer, so I don't know what it is. You've gone off to the south, Mike.
Yeah, I'm on my way back.
I might have to copy you and change tractor.
Treat yourself to a new one. Don't even use the Fiat. Get something fast and modern. Feeling the pressure now. I feel I've got to get up here and get under the hopper before you arrive.
Yeah, we'll be out of sync. When's Mark gonna make it's a 6-row that does 15 miles per hour? He'll just modify his Thor harvester, his big one, probably. It's already set up to do carrots, but whether it does these carrots or not, I'm not sure.
Tweak, I think, to the XML.
Yeah, it shouldn't take too much, should it? There we go, it's driving in. But as the engine stops, so the horseplay turns the engine off, and that allows those carrots not to disappear.
Well, that's a good call. I hear the ping of a new tractor.
Ping of a new tractor, I've just leased one.
Come on. No centering on this wheel is throwing me off the whole time. I don't know if you can switch on the spring on a Thrustmaster as well. Oh, I am royally stuck under the...
Can't take you anywhere, can we? Starting to feel the pressure. I'm coming.
Help!
Far away.
Help! Managed to...
Can you disconnect your trailer and...
I'm going to have to.
Reposition?
And ram it from behind so it...
What's the trailer stuck?
I had the... Right, with the spout was stuck between the tractor and the trailer.
I see.
These don't count as crash counters. This is a...
It's not a crash when you're doing it deliberately.
Exactly. Look, the G920 back in. Exactly, Mark. There we go. Good job it's snowing. Look at that. It's just sliding. There we go.
Yeah.
The New Holland CX.
What happens when you...
8 might be too big for Court Farms. I think you're right. That looks nice though, doesn't it?
That's what happens when you get older, Legion. You start having spout issues.
Go, right. We're off on our way. Nothing to see here. I don't know what the worry was about.
Ceremony. Dump this in the trees. Alright, now we're talking.
All relax if you like root vegetables. It could well be the DLC for you. Oh, look, a nice black Vulture as well. Is it? Or is it a... Deutz.
Deutz for the Series 8 Warrior Edition.
Done it again! Oh my goodness.
What, in a straight line?
I was watching you driving around in your new tractor and not paying attention. Sliding on the snow was quite good.
Alright. Lucky for you on full, so you've got plenty of time to extract yourself.
Good. Hey, the sim guy, how you doing? Go. That understeer. Oh, awful.
Ooh, slidey whitey.
Yeah, it is slippy now.
Yeah, now I've overshot the road. Just happy it's not another baling or grass deal. So there is that point, Jeremy.
Yeah, we got a lot of them.
There is new mowers in this pack.
Ah, there is actually, isn't it? The Samaz mowers.
There's mowers.
Now let's try and just pay a bit of attention to what's going on. I am doing well, Mark. Thank you very much, mate.
What beer are you drinking tonight?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hand delivered by Mrs. FSG, so... I've got that collection in the fridge now, which is literally one can of about 20 different beers, so it could be any of them.
That's good. Been having a real trip down memory lane with the German beers. We found one of the supermarkets here sells 1 litre cans.
Of course.
And he's got a Weiss beer. Beck's got me the Weiss beer last week. And we were there yesterday, so I got another bottle of that,
nice.
Can of that, and they had a Pilsner as well. So.
Oh, you're sorted then.
Yeah, happy.
Reminding yourself of your summer holidays.
That's right.
This would be much easier if I had... I've done it again! If you get too close, it is the tractor. Mark's right, it's the tractor. It's not me. And it's the fact I have no spring in my wheel, so everything is micro movements.
The degree of excuses is impressive.
Hey, it's my excuses, and I'm sticking to them.
Fair enough. I'm probably going to go and do the same thing now.
If you get too close and then you try and turn out, it catches the back of the or the front of the trailer on the back of the loader, and then it almost kind of snaps the tractor in as well.
Right.
Very annoying.
You reckon it's the snow?
No, I reckon it's me being inept.
Let's control speed and see. There we go.
Turn my dead zone down to 0 as well on the wheel, so... More excuses. Cranky wants better... You want better excuses, Cranky? Or you just want no excuses and me just to actually drive properly? That's probably the best thing to do, isn't it?
I'm impressed that my courseplay operator is wearing sunshades. Dark glasses on.
No blindness.
No blindness, yeah. Is that your problem? Is that your problem too?
Maybe that's the issue.
Just have glasses on in general. I was actually going to say to you before, and I completely forgot. We should have enabled the Kubota DLC and seen if the passenger works with that.
Oh yeah, we should have. Yeah. I thought you were going to say we're going to kind of do some lawn care.
Lawn care. Landscape the football field.
Yeah. No real farmer uses Kubota for a farm.
There's some real farmers who use Kubota all around the world going, ouch. Guy playing a virtual farming simulator game is criticising my farming.
Oh, dear.
Someone get green cream.
Right, there we go. 22k. So let's see if when I get back I get pinged an extra 800 litres for free. Joshua, no lag or desync issues at all. It's been running like a dream. Obviously we're not on a server though, I'm hosting. But Args is in New Zealand, so literally about as far away as you could get from my side of the world.
Pretty much.
And he's running pretty smoothly on high ping, but as you said,
I haven't noticed the ping at all.
When you're doing 6 miles an hour, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, I honestly haven't noticed the ping at all. It's been fine.
Jayhawk, shots fired by the guy who keeps getting stuck. Yeah, I'll take that one.
Alright, what's going to happen now? I'm probably going to drive to the other end of the field to start my rows in.
Yeah, watch, it'll go on the short rows rather than the long ones.
You keep your harvester moving a little bit. Mine's going to transition from doing the headlands to the field rows.
I think I should be on my first.
No, you're in your last. You're in your last. I think I did 3 headland passes.
Ah, right, okay. Heavy Hauler, nice to see you. What do you think of IJ Creative Designs Ultima Trailers pack? I haven't had a look at it yet, to be honest. Massey?
Sounds fancy.
Yes. How do you like the DLC and the case pack? Kevin, very good. I haven't actually looked at the case pack yet. I've downloaded it. I just haven't had time to look at it. The Farmall, the old Farmall looks great.
It's probably a little bit late for your generation, so is it?
Yeah, a little bit now. Is No Man's Map a mod? Yes, it is, yes.
Alright. There you go. Yours has... Be interesting to see whether you actually get any. Come down the... Oh, you're already there. They come down the other end of the field. Too late.
It's sitting waiting now. This will be a brilliant test, actually.
Let's see if the lakes is over.
I have nothing.
Go to the front harvester. Go to the front one. The back one's mine.
Ah, right. Okay, that might explain it. Yeah, loaded 983 litres in.
Okay.
Well, that's good.
The courseplay seems to do it alright, but I wonder if it was an AI work or whether it wouldn't. How much have we harvested so far in the production? 133, 155,000 litres. Tipped out.
Alright. Bentley, Rethink, you can't join, mate. It's a pre-release version of the game, so you'll have to wait till Tuesday to play it.
The one thing I was hoping they were going to add in was the traffic from the mobile version, where it can overtake you.
Oh yeah, the overtaking traffic.
Yeah, but alas, it has not.
Has not. Saving that for FS22.
It's 25, you said. It's purely speculative.
Is it though?
It is. You know it is.
Well, it depends if they announce a year 3 season pass in the next month. You know they're going to keep going if they don't.
Very true. Oh, what's happened here? Are we spiraling the wrong way? I think we are. We're spiraling the wrong way. We're going to be driving on the crops. Hmm.
Oh, did you set it up counterclockwise?
I did do it counterclockwise, which is what it's been doing.
On the headlands, yeah.
So the problem, I know the problem. No, so the problem when you're doing something like this is, depending which edge of the field you set up on, it'll go and then do the middle part of the field off the nearest point.
Right, okay.
So the closest pass for it to go and start doing the spirals was to go up and around, drive up from the end. So if I'd started on the short headland, or sort of where you are, would have been okay.
Right, okay, that's annoying.
I'm also harvesting less than one row.
Kevin, no, I couldn't imagine doing these crops on a 4X map, but I know my community will make me do it at some point.
100,000 subs.
I've already had the comments.
I saw Fusion commenting.
Yeah.
That's right, Virtual Farmer in my stream the other night just about committed to doing a 50 hectare field on his own.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, VF. So full of good intentions.
So I'd just like to reiterate what we said at the start of the stream about realism not being key when we're just having a play around.
Yeah, we are literally testing.
as I drive along the crop. We're going to have a collision here.
You on your way down, are you?
Maybe we just want to...
Let me just... I've got 74% in, so we'll just... I'll watch from here.
We'll see what happens.
Oh, I should have moved it a little bit further, shouldn't I? Oh, there's 4 rows exposed at the end there, so...
Oh, don't wait for me to get out of the way, dude.
I don't know why they don't roll forward a bit.
Oh, now it's not wanting to move because I'm not under the auger. Ugh.
Yeah, it's not finished unloading. There's a few little tweaks like that that are kind of like, you know, give you a little bit more leeway.
Yeah, it's not designed for use with course play.
Gonna crash into it, is it or not? Oh, no, it's going around the back there.
Clash. No, they're gonna clash. Unloads. Alright, let's do this.
Right, I'll let you sort that out. I'm going to unload. In fact, I've got 75. You know what? It probably makes sense for me to finish this bottom piece and then...
Okay. I'm going to try and redo this course to work.
You just flip it. Yeah, flip it to clockwise. Counterclockwise. You know what I mean.
I know what you're trying to say. Let's generate a course. Let's see what that one does.
There's always my fear when you generate a course, it completely redesigns the field for you.
It's not too far. You can just ram my tractor out of the way, can't you?
I think so.
Find out.
Done a fair bit of that tonight.
Let's have a look. That looks better. That's right. Save this one. Harvester version 3.
Off.
So if he's finished, what I might do You want to go and unload? He's going to go down the other green.
I was going to say, going to need to reset him, no?
Yeah. He's unloading. Lifted that up, right, load. 3, back.
Mitchell King, what do you and Args think of the Case IH Farmall Anniversary Pack that Giants have released?
I haven't even, I'm like you, I've installed it, but I
haven't even looked at it yet. From what I've seen, it looks nice. Nicely designed pack. Surfer HD, how on earth are you harvesting in the middle of winter? Yeah. Shall quote Argsy, realism is not key. Technically, you could harvest carrots in the snow if it was above freezing and the ground wasn't frozen.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember. We've, I think a lot of the carrots we have here, which are grown in the central plateau, they do harvest in winter.
Yeah. They're a hardier crop than most, so.
So that one's up and going.
Realistically-ish. Exactly. Ish.
It's a kind of simulator.
Simulator-ish.
You're going to be the farm kind of sim guy.
Ish. The farm-ish. Simulator-ish.
Farmish.
Guy. Ish.
Alright, that looks better. It's my one sorted. Let's go sort yours out now.
On my way back. Let's take a shot. Will you be back at the bottom of the field or the top?
Yeah, no, down the bottom.
William Cockcroft, how are you doing? Nice to see you. I agree, Mark. Surprised to see that they've given us new crops, but nowhere to store them.
Here's waypoint.
I agree, Mark. I think
there we go.
It'd be a good test to see if some of the root crop storage that we've got will need to be. I guess they'll need to update the mods to accept the new fruits, won't they?
Is there a root category? I'm trying to remember. Well, you have to put them in individually, don't you?
Yeah, they're just.
It won't take much for someone like with the potato one. It's just adding in it as a fill type.
Yeah.
And adding the fill plane textures.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't take long to do, would it? I think there's those nice domed potato sheds, isn't there? You could.
The concert ones, yeah.
Yeah. Realise now why carrots are so expensive in the shops. Bankrolling machines like this to pick 4 rows of carrots.
It looks really good when they're all aligned properly, like picking up a perfect 4 rows at the moment.
Yeah, it does look good now. It's always the case, right? Headlands are a pain in the bum. Once you get into the up and down rows, you're laughing. So technically what you could do, no, not as easy with courseplay, but you could run your clear headlands first, couldn't you? Rather than just going around the field, you just go up top and bottom.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you could run a headland off. That's what with potatoes we used to do that. We used to have like 10 rows or 15 or 20 rows across the headland, which you'd harvest first. Yeah. And then you'd have between the end rows, between your main rows and the headland rows, you'd actually have a sort of chunk of, I don't know, tractor width wide.
Yeah.
So this is going to be annoying. It wants to unload before it moves.
Oh, yeah. See, it should roll forward, shouldn't it? It should roll, like a combine, roll straight out of the end row.
Yeah. Well, it's lifted the header up
and turn around, yeah. Mr. Farmer, brutal thumbs up. There he goes.
Where does he go, though? Ah, he's trying to get to the outside. Go to the end.
That was a bit of a around the houses way of getting there, wasn't it? So let's see if I can...
Hey, what are you doing? Why are you starting there? Ah, okay. This is the problem with doing spirals. With two combines, with two pieces of equipment.
What's that?
Or I've started on them
we've gone the wrong way around.
Am I on the... I can't see.
He's missed 2 rows.
I think there might have been a part row. Yeah, I think there might have been a part row that I hadn't done correctly. So I'm actually a whole lap ahead of you now, I think. Let's see if I can fix this.
Nope. Yeah. It's skipping these 2 rows altogether.
Yeah. Which technically means we're going to do a whole row without any harvesting.
Oh, you need to be there, do you?
Yeah, because I'm on the right-hand side. Must be there. Means you need to be across a bit too. Right, let's try from that one. Can probably store the root crop pellets in the pellet storage. If you're making the pellets, of course, dazed. Carrots are kept under straw in Scotland to protect them from the frost. They can be harvested all winter long.
There you go. Even I didn't know that.
This means we'll run down the other pass we just did, but it's alright.
Yeah, I can open that.
It'll mean it'll turn better at the other end.
I've not tested the soccer field yet, no.
Oh, have you not?
No.
Oh, maybe we should go over there before the end of the stream then. I stumbled across it when I was doing my collectibles video.
I'm intrigued.
How full are you?
60.
If you want to just swing onto my harvester so you can keep moving.
Yeah, we'll do.
And get a full trailer. Not doing it by hand would be there all day and all night and probably the following 3 days, Kevin.
They've certainly got the darkness of winter down, haven't they? At 10 AM. It's pretty dark and dingy. Oh, I thought we would finish this field. I was optimistic, Arx, and now not so.
I thought we would too, but yeah. We're too far away. We're not going to be too far away.
No, we're not going to be too far away. Did you turn soup production on? Are we making soup? Or are we just storing?
I thought we were. I tried to... I looked like it was activated. I couldn't deactivate it. I couldn't activate it. It was deactivated. I know what I'm trying to say. The option was... Yeah, we've made 90 litres of soup.
Okay, good.
The option was to deactivate it, so...
him out. Now he's going to run me over. Ooh.
Pay attention. No actual snow on the roads. It's a Giants thing, isn't it? Not having snow on the roads.
Yeah. Right. Let's do this now. Up and downs. We're flying. Course is sorted.
Should be. Famous last words.
Courseplay. At the end of the day, it's still courseplay.
The tuning on the in-rows and the hull having to be underneath the unload hopper the whole time.
Yeah. A different route just for a bit of fun.
That's going to be right. He's moving. Okay. That's good. They'll run down that road because they've got no carrots to unload.
You'll catch me up again, aren't you?
No.
Did you go onto my harvester or did you go onto yours?
Yeah, onto yours. My one's just running down an empty road, not harvesting anything. So.
Oh, it's doing its reset.
Hmm. So by the time you get back, it should be at the far end of the field, or the closest end to the soup factory.
Nice.
Then your harvester will, the second harvester will run down there empty as well.
Quite like these trailers.
They're quite good, aren't they?
Yeah.
They have an extension on them.
Oh, you can put a
Wouldn't
bigger...
want to be running the extension. Yeah.
Good silage trailer to make then.
Hmm. Yeah, the one I've just... the second or third trailer across. Further across than that.
Well, they're not expansion trailers.
No.
Oh, they're just base game.
Base game's fine. Hmm.
Shows how little I look at base game trailers. There's always some gems in there you never use because they're base game. Don't know why.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You've been convinced to release your XMLs on Discord to support carrots and parsnips in your potato pack dazed. Hey, sucker. If the fill types are in the base files, you try and push it to MudHub as well. Yeah, so I was talking to Dazed about this the other day. I said, are you going to update your potato pack? He said the problem was, if you have a fill type that's not base game, like a DLC created fill type, it'll have a whole lot of errors in it. So you'd have to release two versions, one that works with the base game. And
so
one
if you've not bought it,
yeah,
you would get a load of errors.
Yeah, something like that. Something along those lines.
Yoss said he tested. Yoss said he tested the DLC with American Falls, and he said there's over 100 errors.
Is that right?
So I think map makers are going to have to do a little bit of tweaking. I suppose it's because everybody builds the maps ever so slightly different, don't they? Different folder structures and stuff.
Right. Yeah. So much for sleep days, don't know, right? He did say he couldn't sleep. Would have been early for you too, wouldn't it, Dazed? Oh, there's not too many passes left, really, is there? It looks like a lot.
What do you reckon? 6, 8? Maybe a couple.
Yeah.
Are you harvesting there, or are you running down the road again?
Nah, it's running. It wouldn't run without me next to it. It was harvested. It picked up a little bit. I'll stop.
Ah, it's like a slightly
no,
off.
It's fine.
Off
road. Yeah, it must have just been on the end part. I've only got 44%, but while it runs down there empty, I'll go and unload.
Cool.
I need to stare at the ceiling for so long.
Stock check's working, Mark. Good.
Yes, we noticed that. Not feeling the best, so just tried to sleep.
Juan Soto! Hello, sir. How are you doing?
No, you're much the same FSG. You can get the sort of premium, you get early access, and you want to try and make some videos. You end up operating on overall sleep for a couple of days.
Yeah, the end of my week was horrible. I was busy with work and was ploughing through content as well. You said today you're on about 5 hours sleep a night. I'm about the same. And I want to finish my Thrustmaster vid tonight, but I can see myself having a bit of dinner and relaxing tonight. I'm worried about it in the morning.
I ended up doing that last night. I had a video I was going to do, and I got a message from a mate to play a game. I was like, I'll go do that with you. It's chill. Yeah.
Sometimes you just got it right. There's WRC's calling me, sitting over there saying...
I was going to say...
come and play. I bought a handbrake for it.
Yeah, has it arrived yet?
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
Like another level.
5 hours sleep's 2 days worth for you, Legion. I'm not a morning person. I struggle to get up. Once I get up and get going, I'll be fine. And then I'll get to like 11 o'clock and won't be tired.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go to sleep if I tried.
Need a 3-week holiday to recover. I already get a hard time for having so many holidays from YOS. I don't know how many Scots are in, but I'm going to Agri-Scot in a couple of weeks as well with John Deere if you're going.
Nice. Are they going to deliver your cab at the same time?
Yeah, I think I might have to keep working on them for that. I'm not sure how close I am to getting that signed off by the marketing department. Like, it should unload before it starts. Like, do you know what I mean? It gets to the end and it's trying to unload, it's trying to move and everything, and it's like, well, just unload first. Like combines, you know, they stop at the end of a road, don't they?
Yeah, I wonder if Courseplay will bring an update out and sort of
possibly
give a pause. It just needs like a 5-second pause at the end of each row.
Christoph, hence boy was crossing. Thanks, Christoph. Mark, I am going to Lambert. Yes, absolutely. That'll be a good couple of days. That.
Why do they have things like that in Birmingham? Is it just a cinch because it's so central?
Yeah, pretty much. It's got the biggest. Well, is it the biggest anymore? It used to be the biggest. XL might run it close now. It used to be the biggest conference centre in the UK.
Right.
National Exhibition Centre.
Yeah, I know earlier this year they had some like eSports World Series there.
Yeah, you can I think it's just accessible for anywhere in the UK. It's got good train routes into it.
Yeah. Okay, this row wasn't so bad. It turned out alright.
I think it's just getting used to it, that end. As long as you can handle that end row, if you get a slight angle, and we almost kind of
sort of drive away from it a little bit.
Almost blocked it off so that it could make its turn, and then it unloaded.
Yeah. Told that Courseplay worker that you know better than them.
Yeah. Just a lowly Courseplay worker.
Should try the ploughing match in Ireland. The ploughing World Series is there was a news article here. There's a Kiwi guy who went over to, it was sort of Estonia or Slovakia or somewhere in Eastern Europe for the World Ploughing competition. He was saying how Ireland's one of the most serious countries.
Oh yeah. It's in Birmingham, my deepest... Sorry, mate.
I was just going to say, considering how much Guinness they drink in Ireland, you'd wonder if they could drive in a straight line.
Yeah. Ollie's saying, it's in Birmingham, my deepest condolences. Yeah, it's not renowned for its culture.
Tourist attractions.
That looks good. You coming towards me with your lights on. That harvester going. That looks pretty cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, interestingly, my rows are out on the harvester.
Oh, mine are actually looking pretty good at the moment. Right. Hello, Grant. How you doing? Legion's saying there's a bit of a burn. Forgot he was Irish.
Of course, yeah, I forgot.
Daddy's just saying Birmingham has the finest jail system in the UK. Quite the attraction.
You get good curry in Birmingham, though.
Is that right?
Yeah, big Indian community over there. Some amazing curry houses. I'm trying to decide what to do, whether or not I just stay with my folks. It's only about an hour's drive away from me.
How's it?
The other option is I stay on site. I have to babysit DJ when he goes, I want a steak. I want a whiskey.
Find a corner of the sensor to sleep in, you reckon?
Yeah. Sleep under an 8RX or something.
Yeah. The FSL stage you'll have tables you can hide under.
Yeah. %55 in one row, that's quite a lot.
Hmm. Zigging and zagging down the road.
The catering taken care of. That is a curry date, Mark. We should definitely do that, actually, Mark. We should get a gang of us and... FSG Community Curry Night. At least you can watch the FSL live. Yeah, I watched it at... well, we saw it at FarmCon, didn't we, Alex?
Hmm. Although at least you'll be able to watch it live with English commentary.
Yeah, and no lag, hopefully.
Difference. No lag. Mark Thor said he is going to be at Llama.
Everybody's going to be there. When I
Not
say
everyone,
everybody.
thank you.
Sorry, that was totally unintentional.
How's your Thrustmaster steering wheel going?
Yeah, that's great too. Well, you did insist on living in an island in the middle of the Pacific.
It wasn't my choice. Wouldn't have it any other way though. I was thinking that the other day. You sort of think about all these little hassles and things that affect your, cost of living and access to things, and you're like, nah.
Yeah.
I'll put up for it for living in this isolated.
At the end of the day, you live in New Zealand, and I live in the UK, which is on its knees. So.
I'll tell you what, we've had. Oh, what is it? A month since our election, we still don't have a government.
Oh, really? Jeez.
Yeah. Coalition negotiations.
Oh, they never worked. Speaking from experience.
Oh, we've had plenty of them. We have them all the time. So much so that they're actually having to swear in our current Prime Minister again in a caretaker role because their ministerial warrants expired.
I love
like, you lost the election, but we're going to swear you in as Prime Minister again just for a couple of weeks.
Hope he's asking for some decent danger money.
Yeah. Not going to do it unless you give me a pay rise.
Yeah.
If only I decided to be a pilot, though. Yeah, I've been looking at my pilot's license, Mark.
Hello, Brewer, how you doing? Nice to see you. Private, are you going to become a flyer?
I've always wanted to get my license.
Flyer. A flyist, sorry. Yeah.
A flight risk.
The flight risk.
Flight risk.
Caleb, if you want to buy the DLC, if you've already got the game and you want to buy the DLC, it's $18, euros, pounds. I think it's the same across all three, isn't it?
They're pretty much one-to-one exchange rate from them, isn't it? No. Don't know, all I know is yet about 60% more for New Zealand dollars.
Geez, that's changed this summer as well.
Is that the exchange rate?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going by memory. My memory's not the best of times. Chinook's just offered to train me to fly.
There you go.
I've seen Chinook trying to drive a straight line in a tractor. I don't know if I trust him to teach me to fly.
He's off duty then, he's relaxing. He takes it very seriously when he's at work.
Back to the UK using a microplane. No thanks.
Kevin, FSG, wonder what brands will approach Giants at Lama for the next FS. Yeah, it would be interesting, wouldn't it?
How many brands actually approach Giants versus Giants approaching brands?
Yeah, I think it's got to a point now where there's brands that want to be in the game.
It did sound that way, didn't it, from some of the conversation about brands?
Yeah, I see Teagle, who are a UK, they're like they do straw chopping and manure spreaders and things like that. A British brand. They're working with Sid Modding at the moment.
I saw that,
their stuff to the game, which is cool.
Yeah.
Because that's the other way. If you don't want to pay Giants for the privilege, I suppose you just approach a modder and
go through the licensing stuff.
Yeah.
When's FSG coming down under? That's a very good question, Bo.
We were talking about it. Me and Mrs. FSG were talking about it today.
Were you really?
Yeah. We got friends that are going over in December.
Oh, yeah.
And they went through a travel agent and they paid crazy money. And we were
crazy cheap money? Or?
No, crazy expensive money.
Oh, right.
And I was like, well, just go and see what deals are on Air New Zealand or Air Singapore or somewhere like that and take it from there.
Honestly,
Emirates.
I think Mrs. Argsy just about planned your whole holiday out for you when we were at your place.
Yeah, exactly. Certainly when we get there, we don't need to worry about anything.
No, I think we've got accommodation lined up already for you in about 4 different places.
Nice. We're definitely, it's not a case of if, it's definitely a case of when.
You even make the trip to the Manawatu to welcome him. Thanks, Bo.
I'll do my 100k stream from Argsy's house. There you go. How about that?
Oh, goodness. Imagine if you suddenly got 20,000, sign you up to some subscriber bot pages.
Yeah. I know, somebody in the community would find that amusing.
Chinook saying if you can go via Singapore, that he'll get you the rest of the way with Air New Zealand.
All right.
You were talking about that too, as Singapore as a stop, weren't you?
Yeah. No, definitely. All right, Chinook's the deal.
Internet would suck. Well, there's nothing wrong with my internet, Bo.
Hey, if it can connect all the way to the UK on 160 ping with no glitches at all.
I reckon I have had more lag playing on a dedicated server than I have tonight doing this.
Maybe this is the new approach for our multiplayers.
That was entirely possible. To be fair, we haven't had too many problems with them.
No, they've been very good.
Right, we're going to knock this out in a couple more passes. Really,
yeah, I think so. There's only 2 more passes, so yeah. In fact, I'm only 50% full, so I'll probably get most of the way up the next row as well. Mark K. Thought says, "You'll be staying anywhere but Shea Args." That's what he's understood from that.
All right.
Leroy, thank you very much for the $10, mate. That is very kind of you. Are you right in thinking that's included in the Season 2 pack? You are right in thinking that, yes. So if you've already ordered that, you get this already included, which is nice.
It certainly is.
This is when it kind of starts to become beneficial, when you think about it. Money you spent a long time ago and have written off long ago, and you start getting updates free of charge, which is 100%. Nice. Farmer Trio, nice to see you. Is that you just back?
Yep.
Yeah. No, you'll finish this then.
I think we'll need you. You'll need to take a little bit. Are you going? No, maybe not.
So I'm 80% here.
Okay. I might we'll go close.
Oh, I know. I think you will. See how close I get. I'm going to get to roughly where you stopped as well. So.
You see, I've got almost 20% in just doing that section. Another load each. Hey, Farmer Trio, thanks for jumping over here as well. Good to see you. Chinook's checking flights for you now when you're planning to travel.
Try and coincide it with a New Zealand summer rather than the winter, I think.
So probably 18 months from now, right? Well, 14 months from now rather than 2 months from now. Chinook. You could have a beach Christmas.
Yeah.
Rather than a winter Christmas.
Down for that.
Oh, there you go. There's my first little bit of lag. Tell your boy to get off the internet.
I know, yeah, he's probably downloading something.
It's probably mine, to be honest.
Your boy's firing up the PlayStations. Bit of Fortnite. They must be going Fortnite mad at the moment with the new map launch.
Yeah, they have been loving it. No, I haven't.
Did you see on they had their biggest ever day?
Yeah, I know. 6 million viewers, 6 million concurrent players. I think they had 42 million.
Yeah, I read 44 million over the course of the day.
Was it like 100 million hours played in a day or something?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Because the boys were telling me they're stuck in a queue. They're in a queue, and I was like, "What? Is there not enough players to make a lobby?" And they're like, "No, there's too many players."
Yeah, there was countdowns, wasn't there? Yeah.
There's 7 minutes just waiting to play a game.
When's the next? There's a few people asking when the next contract drought is, but we'll be back to normal next week. I'm going to try and get one recorded, hopefully tomorrow or Monday. So I think probably Thursday. We'll see, and probably a wilderness survival on Wednesday. Although I might try this new Green Mountain map. Let's start a little series on that as well. That could be quite good fun.
Laggy.
It's a sign.
Talked it up too much. No, we've got to go. We've got to finish this. We're too close.
Oh yeah, we're definitely finish it.
But my brother will be turning up soon to finish our paving, or hopefully finish our paving today.
You've got a long day ahead of you.
Yeah, tomorrow it's just gone 9, so 9 AM, so 12 hours from now, we'll be logging on to do Aussie Farms.
Yeah.
Speaking of series, the farm tours on the Oaks were really cool. They worked out alright, Dazed.
Still loving your series on that, actually. It's very zen. Just the pace of things is a little bit slower than
it is
a normal series, which is nice.
Oh, I've done an FSG and got stuck under the auger.
You see? I've not done it for ages now. Farmer Ed, take care, mate. Appreciate you dropping in and hanging out.
Ed.
Enjoy your dinner. I'm looking forward to mine, actually. I'm starving. It'll be carrot soup or something. My missus will really have, like, taken the mickey.
Oh, I hope she has. It'd be great.
Stephen Lowry, nice to see you, mate. How are you?
Right, here we go.
Oh, he's folded up here. That must be your row. Okay. That must be your last row.
That's my row. Yeah.
I'll move him out of the way.
I am 57%.
Oh, yeah, you'll probably run out before you get to the top. There'll be a little tiny...
Well, that's not a full row either.
Will I be adding the DLC to the Contractor series? Good question.
Ooh.
Maybe? Also...
For the mowers, eh? For the Samaz mowers.
Yeah. I don't think I'll be doing carrots. Let's be honest. That's not my cup of tea. Although maybe with the hopper ones and some of the small fields it might be quite good. How do the how much do the hoppers hold?
It's only 5,500 litres, I think.
Oh god, it's not much.
Tow behind one. Yeah.
Just enough to get you to the sell point or the storage
point. I think it's only harvesting one row at a time, so.
Ah, true. It'll take a while then.
Longer to fill up.
Fillet steak and air fryer chips. That sounds tremendous, mate.
Still need to get ourselves an air fryer. I know you swear by yours.
Oh. It stopped us having to feed the kids. They just look after themselves now. It's great.
Oh, now someone's just cooked bacon in our house and it smells fantastic. Said hint FSG's joining me as my contract manager. I don't think FSG's got time to do anything else in his life, Taste.
Not quite now.
And this was a job interview and I've seen how he treats the equipment, so I don't know if I'd want him.
Oh, you didn't say that. I would have behaved a bit better. Jonathan Maybury, yes it is, the new DLC.
I might just about get this done. 84, 85. 86. Nah, probably not.
Leave a notch just at the top line.
Just a little bit that's going to annoy you. It's not worth driving down to, but
I've got 17% in, so if we can round it up to a full like 20%, I'll be right.
Yeah. 330,000 litres in the production.
So it's a lot, right? That's not a big field, really, in the grand scheme of things.
No.
What? Give or take 350,000 litres.
Yeah. 97, 98, 99, 100. Definitely just starting to get a little bit of lag. Intriguing.
I'm going to try and work out how to set my wheel up properly.
Yeah, you can figure that out, and then I don't have to.
Yeah, I'll just tell you everything when you get it.
Tell me everything. Can you just send me your config files?
Yeah. So what's the piece of software you use?
Thrust Mapper.
It's
a Thrustmaster software.
Yeah. Right.
And you can do button mapping in that. It's for the controller, so I don't know whether it'll work with the wheel or not, but worth checking out. You can adjust all your sensitivities and dead zones in your
right, okay, that's good.
Steering wheel and the stick and that on this controllers.
They have so many wheels. They must handle them, mustn't it?
Thanks.
Mark Haythornthwaite says that your stream was ahead of mine before, and now it's behind. How weird's that?
So, are we talking like only by a second or so?
No, I don't know actually. How far behind was it originally, Mark? Or how far ahead was it originally?
Alright, you can come down to the football field now, we're finished.
Alright, I'll dump my carrots. spike some touchdowns.
It's not that football. It's in Central Europe. It's actual football. I'm going to do a video on this because this is cool. Oh, there's no grass on it.
Take him heading into town. I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
I'll see you on the map.
Yeah, it's where I am. It's on the left-hand edge.
Oh, I see.
Just curious if you use that to map certain mouse movements to the joystick. Yeah, it'd be interesting too. I don't know if you can or not. Gone the long way around. Have you got your icons on that up?
Yeah, I can see the exclamation mark.
Yeah. Press R, stand next to the exclamation mark, press R.
Yeah, there's a ball.
Ball. And if you have your keys up, you can shoot and pass. So left mouse button's pass, and then right mouse is shoot. Cross it.
Right, ready?
Put it in the middle. Yeah.
Shoot.
Oh, that's a great cross.
Look at that.
And you get the whistle, and the scoreboard changes.
This is the best bit of the whole DLC.
Pretty cool, eh? Then you can hit refresh and reset, and it resets the scoreboard. Not on my watch. Oh, you got to pass me. No.
Love it. Very good.
It's pretty cool, eh?
I like that. Nice touch. Well, we'll kick around here, and I think I'll let you.
Yeah.
You go get some brekkie. Oh, look at that, lobbed from halfway line. No, no. Oh, stopped in the wet grass. Poacher, goal line poacher.
Goal.
Gary Lineker.
Oh, done.
Oh,
brilliant. That's fun, mate. Thank you for that.
Yeah, that was a good laugh. Thanks everyone for joining as well. Much appreciated. Nice to have quite a lot of you here, actually. So nice to see a bit of interest in the DLC. I was slightly worried when my first vids went out that like nobody watched them. I was like, but
yes, they could see you on the camera. Sorry, there was another little argsy. I mean, I know my video with the collectibles isn't going to be anyone's cup of tea until they can actually.
It's a slow burn. That you'll still be getting numbers on that in a year's time, though.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the plan. So yeah. Anyhow, it's been fun. I've enjoyed that. It's good to try it out with courseplay because I hadn't done that at all.
Yeah.
And running 2 harvesters and that. So I think my next test will be, can I do it with auto drive?
No, yeah, I know, right? Let's see if the sweet spot is there. So, but yeah, thanks, mate. I'll see you later for Aussie Farms.
Yeah,
and
sleep well.
Yeah, you too. Well, not sleep well. Enjoy laying paving, but you know what I mean.
Yes. Oh well. Laying paving. I'm actually going to. I've got my dad's bringing the quad down, and we're going to spray our lawns too, try and get rid of some weeds out of those. So
very
busy day.
Very good.
All right, everyone. Thank you, everyone who's tuned in on both our streams.
Yep.
Pleasure to have you all here, and we'll catch you all later.
Yeah, we'll catch you again soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.